A lot of you guys have been asking me how I do my emotes, so I'm gonna show you. Let's get started. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyle, or you can call me iamtripleg. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make emotes. Emotes are images that your viewers and your following on Twitch can interact with you while you stream. Speaking of streaming, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. The link will be below after, this video. Go check me out. See you then. So you're probably asking me, I don't know how to draw, or I don't know how to do Photoshop, and it might be easier to pay. You might be right, but it's way more fulfilling doing it yourself, and I'm going to teach you how. I have this program called Paintnet. It's a very, very powerful program, guys. It's completely free. I'm actually going to show you how to get it right here. Paint.net download. And what will happen is this will come up and click it. Don't be dumb about it. It is kind of looks sketchy, but whatever. This one is a free one that I have gotten, or you can pay. You can be on the Microsoft store. I do the free one, and then that's really it. It installs and you can use it no problem. There are some cool plugin and tutorial videos on how to use Paint.net. I will put some in the description just so that you know what's up. All right, I need my glasses. And if you're like me, you like to be creative. I made my first emotes myself. I did it on my iPhone. There's a way that you can do it. It's very, very easy. I forget the program that you use, but I've definitely upgraded to doing it on my PC and my desktop stuff. So you can always do it on your iPhone and, just wing it. It doesn't have to be the best. Speaking of the best, this is my first one I did. It's of my dog with the word hype. That is it. That was my first emote. I made it on my iPhone. I have revamped it, and with this program, I made it this. So there's ways that you can upgrade all of your stuff, and it will be totally fine. And I don't know. I just think it looks a little bit cleaner than this guy. This guy's just simple, easy peasy. I want it to look a little bit more in depth, show off a little bit of my skill. So a cool thing is, before we get into actually make it, I got my community to help me make other emotes. So I streamed doing this, and we decided that we were gonna make a raid emote for me, and this is what we came up with. I totally got my chat to make it with me. We made a Will Smith one, which if you guys came to my stream, you'll understand the Will Smith reference and what's going on. And then I wanted one that was gonna be like a classy but a kind of a funny thing, and we made the Gucci cat. And that right there is the three that me and my chat made, which was a great time, and it definitely got my community involved. I did need to make another one, so I made a rage emote. It's really not that hard to do, and you can literally just take an image off the internet and add a little flair to it like I did. So we need a blank untitled file. I like to resize it to 800 by 800 pixels. It's just, it looks nicer when you shrink it down. You'll see after. We're gonna do an F in the chat. The thing with this is, I might not have the proper font, which is okay, because there's this website called dfont.com, and all the fonts on there work for Paint.net. So this is dfont.com. If you guys don't know it, you probably should learn it. It's one of the best things of all time, and you can search any type of thing you want. We are going to try to find something that can represent F in the chat. Another cool thing about dfont is you can preview something. So if I write F in the chat and then hit submit, all of the fonts that I've chosen will say F in the chat, and I can legit pick the one that I want. So since we got our font, we're gonna go and we're gonna add a new layer. The background layer is gonna be there for now. We're gonna probably get rid of it, but let's check this out. Set it to our font, set it to the highest it can be, and we're just gonna write F. So there you go, we got an F. We're gonna make it green, and then I'm gonna add an outline effect to it, but you can kind of see what's going on here. Make it thick. This is what it's gonna be for right now. I'm going to move it around, and I kind of make it bigger. With emotes, you want them to be big. You don't want them to have a ton of stuff in it, because then the details will get totally overlooked. If I put F right here, and I write in the chat, I think it will go over quite well. So I sized it how I want it. We're gonna add another layer, and we're gonna write in the chat. Change the size on that to just a little bit smaller. In, yeah, the chat. See, it's too big, so we're gonna make it a little bit more smaller. We're gonna go down to, oh, why is there a space? Oh, weird. So that T doesn't make any sense. So we're gonna get rid of that T, and then I'm gonna put it in again on a different layer. Same with the thing. We're gonna add that outline right there. F in the chat. Super simple, right? Easy peasy. I can go with that. I like to add a little bit more stuff to it, so we're gonna kind of just play around now. I'm gonna quickly make this layer and that layer one layer. So now if I move it, it's gonna be one whole thing. That's okay. I want it to be as cool as I possibly can. If you overstretch it, the details will kind of leave. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this F a little bit bigger and more in the middle. So I'm gonna go and stretch it as much as I can without it getting screwy looking. There we go. So F in the chat. So here's the beauty of this Photoshop. I'm going to add a shadow effect, which really doesn't do much. It makes them pop a little bit, but this is the simplest thing I could think of making a new emote. You can always have a background. You can always have other stuff. It's not a big deal. You can do whatever you want. This is how I'm gonna do mine, and we'll upload it right afterwards. The cool thing about this shadow effect is you can make the shadow like really big, or you can make it like super small so you don't see it. And then you can rotate it so it goes from a different light source. I like it coming down like this way type of deal. It's gonna be cool. If you really wanted to, you can add a little bit more flavor by adding another outline to it, and then it's like kind of 3D. Kind of gives it that little extra pop. You can even do a different color. If I wanted to make it like more green, I can add it like that. You can do like a higher or a darker version of green and just make it like pop. It's got that initial black like outline at the beginning anyway. So we're gonna do this one, and that's how it is. That's how we're gonna do it. Like not having a background. So boom, no background. So this is a PNG is what we're gonna save it as. Now I can size it for the actual emote sizes. And if you don't know what the emote sizes for Twitch are, I'm going to show you. If you're an affiliate, you should know what this is. This is your emote settings. I got my 4 up there, and I got my Gucci cat right there. The only one I have open right now is the second tier. So this is where we're going to put the F in the chat, guys. I don't know if you can see it right there, but that first one says you need to have the size of 112 by 112 pixels, and then you need 56 by 56 pixels, and then you need 28 by 28, and that's how you put your emotes in. And then with your unique code, this one's gonna be F in the chat. All right, so remember what the first one was. It was 112 by 112. Basically, 122, no, 112 by 112. So you basically go to your resize and you do 112 by 112, and okay, there you go. That's what it's gonna look like most of the time. So that's why everyone says not to put a lot of detail in it. You do want to make them look a little cool though. So like having a giant F and say in the chat, that's pretty sweet. And once you're done sizing them, you're gonna go back to your Twitch and you're basically just gonna drag and drop them. So you have them all labeled what you should. So 112 goes in 112, and then 56 goes in 56, and then 28 goes in 28, and then boom. This is a preview of what it's gonna look like in light mode and dark mode. You do your unique code, and then you hit save. So now what's gonna happen is that is gonna take a little bit. It's gonna take, I don't know, 2-3 days. Sometimes it could take up to a week. Yeah, so that's basically how easy it is to make emotes for your Twitch. If you guys want more info and more tips like this, please leave a like and a comment down below. Remember, you guys subscribe. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. So appreciate you all. Just remember, guys, that have fun streaming and stay weird.